of the International Chamber of Commerce, founder of the Cobra beer brand, and a crossbench member of the House of Lords. He joins me now. Good morning to you, Lord Bilimoria.
Good morning.
What did Mr. Goyal tell you about a trade deal then?
Well, I was with him in India last month at a major conference hosted by the Indian Foreign Ministry and the ORF. I shared the platform with him and also separately with Nirmala Sitharaman, the Indian Finance Minister. And both of them told me very, very clearly that we are very close to concluding this free trade agreement. And remember, this negotiation has been going on since I was president of the Confederation of British Industry, the CBI, in early 2022. So it's 3 years that these negotiations have been going on. And we're now, I think, very, very close to concluding it. And we need to do this because India has already overtaken the UK and is now the 5th largest economy in the world. Very soon, it will be the 3rd largest economy in the world by 2030. I say it'll be the largest economy in the world by 2060. It's the fastest growing major economy in the world with a 6% plus growth rate. And yet, India is only the 12th largest trading partner of the UK with about $50 billion of trade. We need to be doing much more with India, and this free trade agreement, I think, will turbocharge and be a catalyst for growing trade, business and investment bilaterally both ways between our countries. And I think we could double that $50 billion to $100 billion within 5 years.
Okay, so what has changed then in those years that you talk about, as Justin alluded to? Discussions going on for quite some time, promises that there'd be a deal for quite some time. And in your answer, if you could sort of refer to, sectors in the UK, what are we looking to be providing more of to India? What are India wanting more of out of the UK? What will we get back if something has changed to get us this much closer?
Well, these trade deals are very difficult to negotiate. India hasn't done very many bilateral deals in its history, but now India is doing deals and doing some of them very quickly. It's just signed one with EFTA, for example, which was led by Switzerland. We have signed one with Australia, a very comprehensive deal, and with New Zealand. So we're also signing deals at the moment. So we're both in the mode of signing deals. What is open to India is very much investment in the UK, which has already been happening for some years. Companies like Tata, JLR, Jaguar Land Rover, and Tata Steel. Our companies are also investing in India in a big way. India is a huge market.
But that stuff's happening already. I just wonder what is different then in a trade deal that changes things. Because there are some sectors, the agriculture sector, maybe not unsurprisingly, concerned about all of a sudden, markets potentially opening up and having competition from a sector in India that would be heavily subsidised.
Well, agriculture is always a sensitive issue in any trade deal. It was, for example, with the Australia deal. It is with the USA deal. And in India, if you remember, India, although in absolute terms is the 5th largest economy and growing very rapidly, in per capita terms, India's per capita GDP today is barely $3,000 per person, whereas we're at about $50,000, Americans at $80,000. So India needs to develop and grow, and it's been uplifting tens of millions of people out of poverty, creating a huge middle class, which is a giant market for British companies, both in services and manufacturing.
I see that your case for getting the trade deal done, but I'm just wondering why is it so much closer now? Why are you being told that by members of the Indian government? What has changed?
I think there is now a sense of urgency after 14 rounds of negotiations. There are the niggly issues that are being sorted out, including tariffs. Scotch whiskey is charged 150% duty, and it's a big export of our country. Automobiles are charged 100% duty in India. So these tariffs will go down. India wants to reduce them. India has been reforming since its liberalization in 1991 in a big way, opening up as a market, as an entrepreneurial literally, the entrepreneurial pace of India, it's got to be seen to be believed. The number of unicorns that are being created there, these are huge opportunities for British companies.
So if that changes, what do they want back?
Well, what they want, of course, is access in terms of their workforce coming here. If you look at our points-based system, the largest number of workers by far are from India, including in IT, and the experts that come in from India, they pay taxes over here, they pay national insurance, they go back to India, but they don't get anything back in return. Well, that doesn't seem fair. So they're saying, well, look, we should be able to do something about that, and I think we can do something about that. Universities were not allowed to open up in India, foreign universities. We have the best universities in the world, along with America. Now India is allowing foreign universities to open up in India. Mutual recognition of qualifications, that is now happening. British lawyers, we have some of the best lawyers in the world, are now going to be allowed to open up and practice in India. So this is all very good news.
Lord Bilimoria, UK Chair of the International Chamber of Commerce, thank you very much. April Low.